We are back with another lift today. Today's lift was different. Always like to give every single lift I have a little spin-off. And what I mean by a little spin-off meaning, I like to do different exercises. I don't like doing the same exact exercise, every single arm day, every single leg day, etc. I like to give, try out new exercises, new things that I never done before. And today, the only day different that we decided not to do was barbell curls. I feel like it's pointless for me to do barbell curls when I could just do cable curls and go heavier doing cable curls. And I could just do preacher curls if, I want to train my biceps. So it's not like we're going to quit doing it. We're obviously going to keep on doing it. Obviously, that's not going to be nothing new. We're going to keep on training, barbell curls. But just for that moment, just for that day, low-key, I'm thinking about just doing, the next arm day coming up, I might end up doing, barbell curls. But for this arm day, I'm only going to do preachers, dumbbell curls, and I'm pretty sure I did cable curls as well for my biceps today. And that's really all I needed. All I really needed was 2 sets beyond failure of some barbell curls and some preachers, and that's going to do it. I like to switch between my camera and my phone camera, and the reason why is because I don't have a wide lens yet, so certain angles that I want to give I can't give unless it's very far away. But angles like this, it's easy to give because it's I'm able to see myself from this distance, so it's not gonna be no type of problem with trying to get this angle. So we had added some heavy weight to the preacher curls. I did not expect this weight to be that light. I thought I was going to be able to at least hit only like 6 reps with this weight. But surprisingly, we actually was able to do more, and our form was perfect. Like, we had, some good form. We went slow and controlled beyond failure, and we made sure that we really got our biceps as sore as possible. I obviously could have went heavier and did, kept myself at the 6 to 8 rep range. Well, not 8 rep range, but the 6 rep range, at least 6 to 7. But I didn't know what weight would be heavy for me, because usually when I do preacher curls, I always just put the same weight every time. So I wouldn't really know what weight that's going to be really heavy for me. And here, when I tried to, go heavier, same thing happened. Like, I was still pushing out more reps than normal, but even though the weight wasn't that heavy, it was a weight that, was decently heavy, and I was able to get a good, set from it. And you see here, I was going beyond failure, so the set was honestly beautiful. Hear me out. Some of you might not agree, but honestly, in my opinion, I will take this exercise over any shoulder press movement. Not shoulder press, any lateral raise movement. When I mean by lateral raise movement, I'm meaning by like lateral raises with dumbbells or lateral raises with cables. And the reason why I say I would rather take this over lateral raises with dumbbells and cables is, number one, when you're doing lateral raises with dumbbells, I promise you those sets be lasting so long. In order for you to get, a good pump, in order for you to get, a good burn sensation, a good set until failure with lateral raises, you need a weight that's, not too heavy, and a weight that's kind of light. And I would say you should go light when you're training, lateral raises. And whenever you're doing lateral raises, you have such a low weight, so it's easier to go more slow and controlled and burn yourself out doing lateral raises when, because the weight is light. But the problem is with normal lateral raises, it takes forever to reach failure. You can even get a weight that's heavy and it'll still take like dozens of reps to feel muscular failure. But whenever you're training, this exercise right here, literally after like 10 reps, y'all have to try this exercise. Like, y'all genuinely have to do this exercise. It's easier to go beyond failure and reach muscle fatigue that's quicker doing this exercise instead of doing dumbbells. Because one, I'm not feeling it in my forearms when I'm holding the dumbbells. Two, it's just easier to control the weight, and it's just better. Like, it's a simple exercise. You're just sitting down and just pushing your, left and right shoulder side to side. If you want to grow big delts, honestly, I recommend just doing shoulder press. These are the only 3 exercises you need for your shoulders: shoulder press, lateral raises, and rear delt flies. Those are the only exercises you literally need. That's going to train all your delts that you need to do: side, front, inner rear delts. So obviously that's literally my routine for shoulders. Like, that's not going to be nothing new. My shoulder routine will never change. I'll always end up doing shoulders the same exercises every time, but that doesn't mean we'll be doing the same machines every time. Sometimes I will do the Smith machine shoulder press. Sometimes I'll do the free weight incline shoulder press machine. Well, that's not even a machine, but just with the barbell and no Smith machine. And most of the time I'll just do that, the one I just did there, is some shoulder press. This right here, this exercise right here, is something new to me. I never done it before. Usually I always do, diamond push-ups, tricep pushdowns, and single arm tricep pushdowns, but I feel like it's better to give myself new exercises to try out. And honestly, we're doing this every tricep day. When I tell you I felt this so much in my triceps, they made my triceps set on fire. I recommend this exercise to anybody that want to grow big triceps. Let's switch the attachment that we were using. Y'all see, whenever we do these exercises, y'all see by the thumbnail, I got an amazing pump from it. So if that doesn't tell you anything about this exercise, then I don't know what to tell you, because this shit is amazing. It had my triceps burnt out like crazy, and that's what we wanted. Let's carry on to the tricep pushdowns beyond failure.
I got it. I want to try to figure out what I missed. I guess I was trying to be nice. I know you're right. Enjoy your workout. Thanks, man.
I don't know if anybody else noticed, but whenever you're doing tricep pushdowns, do y'all ever feel it in your core as well when you're doing this exercise? Like, I know I'm not the only one, but when I'm done doing this exercise, like, my abs be burning. Not only do my triceps be burning, but my abs, like my core, be on fire right after this set. And literally, like, after a couple minutes go by, my abs are like sore throughout the entire workout after that. But it will go away by the time I wake up the next day, obviously, or a couple hours will go by and I'm not really that sore no more. Like, whenever I train, if you've been training for a while, y'all know you'll be sore for like a couple minutes and a couple hours while you're in the gym, and by the time you get home, it's all gone. Like, the soreness and all that, it just all goes away. And some people may ask me, how do you recover? How are you not sore after doing all this intense training? And that's because my body's used to it. I'm not a beginner. I've been doing this for 3 years, so this is not going to be something that's going to have me sore for decades. I want the switch. I feel like I felt it more in my triceps once I, changed the attachment. When I changed it to this right here, but when I tell you, my triceps were getting more sore than it already was, I feel like it got more sore when I changed it to this one right here with no attachment at all, just holding the cable. If y'all want to build big triceps, I recommend doing this exercise. Like, you could literally obviously see this movement training my triceps on camera. Like, this is literally like, obvious. You could literally see the muscle getting trained. So if y'all want to, pick up on a good exercise that could make your triceps massive, here y'all go. I would say just copy everything I literally just did in this video, if I'm being honest, if you want to build big triceps, because this exercise got my triceps on fire. If those of you haven't known yet, we are back with another video of Revelations of Pain. And I don't know what to tell y'all, but we've been locked in lately. There'd be days where I feel like I'm locked in and I do everything I could, but I feel like there's that one piece of the puzzle that's missing, that one little piece of the puzzle that's left somewhere on the floor that I haven't, yet to found yet. Something that's just missing throughout the day that makes me think, what is there more I can do to become better? Is there a way where I could be satisfied? And the truth is, there's not. This is how my mindset is. No matter what I do, I'm going to strive to do more things that I don't feel like doing. I'm going to strive to become even better than I am now. I'm going to strive to do things that I don't feel like doing even more than I do now. I'm going to want to achieve more goals. There's so many things that I want to do, after I get done eating, training, doing all those things that are important. There's also more things that I feel like I could do that can make myself a better version of myself I could ever be. And the only way I could do that is if I tap into myself deeply, and then I get to understand other things that I could do to become the better version of myself. But the only way I could do that is if I think clearly, if I sit there and actually think about things I could do that could make my life better, that could make everything about me better, that could make me become a better version of myself. There's so many different solutions, so many different things I could do to become the best version of myself I could ever be. And I think the things I'm doing now is enough. No, it's never enough. There's so many different things I can do to become the best version of myself I could ever be. I just don't know it yet. And the only way I'm going to be able to know is if I just did exactly what I explained just now. Is if I tap into myself deeply and think about things that I can do to become the best version of myself I always wanted to be. This tricep exercise, I'm low-key bringing this into my arm days now. I haven't did this exercise in like a long time, and now I'm really thinking about doing this exercise, because when I tell you my triceps were sore, my triceps and shoulders were sore. They were on fire after this exercise. So we're definitely going to be doing this on tricep days now. Look at how this pump turned out. Everything's going exactly as planned. Everything. Tomorrow we'll be back with another lift with Revelations of Pain. And tomorrow is going to be the best day. Leg day.